Should I do it right here? Not too loud, hopefully not. Okay, let's jump into it. I need to get ready for the gym, and I've been wanting to talk about this for a while. So let's talk about needing a hysterectomy at age 26. Okay. I really don't know where to put this, so I'm just gonna like put it down here and hope for the best. Anyways, let's talk, shall we? Let's do my hair first too. Using this for my hair. I had regular periods. I wasn't always really. Oh my god. Anyways, I had regular periods up until a couple years ago when I started noticing my periods getting longer, and up until like a year ago they started getting more painful. And when I mean longer, I mean like I would just like start bleeding, like it would always be like 7 days long, and then it started being like 10 days long, and it started being like 2 weeks long. And I would still have like longer gaps in between, like when I first started noticing, like about 3 years ago. But this last year, year and a half, like my bleeding just became nonstop. Like I would always be on my period. Sorry for all the apartment noises. You just deal with it. I do. Um, but yeah, and then they started becoming really, really painful. Like my periods, I could not do anything. I was always like taking ibuprofen. I still have to take ibuprofen for the pain that I go through. Like it is so, so bad. And then I had started having episodes where they always take like 30 to 40 minutes long, but it is extreme pain where I cannot do anything. I started throwing up because I am so much in pain that like I get nauseous. Like so this started happening when I was working at Planet Fitness, my first ever training job. It happened twice there where my boyfriend had to come and pick me up because I was just like going through it in the bathroom, trying not to die, trying not to pass out. And that was I would say like a year ago now, maybe. Yeah. And it's been happening like, not I'm saying frequently, but it just happens. And when it happens, it is so, so scary. Like again, like I'm like trying not to pass out. I'm in so, so much pain. Like I'm at work, like I can't keep doing this. And I've been needing. I saw a doctor back in California, and they just told me like, oh, go on birth control. You know, like go on birth control. Like you have long or you have heavy periods, painful periods. Like you just need to go on birth control. And I didn't want to do that back then, um, because that was just like the first opinion I got, and that was kind of what I was expecting, is just to have someone to tell me that I need to go on birth control kind of thing. That's like what I heard that they always just do. Um, but then it came up to Washington State, it was where I'm living at now, and I got to see a doctor again, got a primary care provider, and she told me the same thing. So I'm like, okay, let me try the birth control. That didn't work. She prescribed something else after that, like a progesterone type thing that's supposed to help. I don't know. It didn't work. And then another medication that kind of helped with the bleeding. Like I'm not like heavy bleeding, because when I say heavy bleeding, like I'm anemic because of it, because I am just bleeding all the time. And it is like I'm losing so much blood. I feel so, so weak. And like the blood clots is very TMI, but like it's very, very bad. And like, yeah, so I've been, where was I? Just like the heavy bleeding was like a big thing. It's like the two major thing was like the heavy bleeding and then the pain. And the third pill, the third medication that I tried didn't help at all. I didn't like find any type of difference. I didn't see any difference until like the second time that I tried. I was like, okay, it does slow down the bleeding a little bit, but it doesn't like stop the bleeding. And it's like I'm still on my period all the time, you know? Hold on. So after that, I finally saw an actual gynecologist, because I was seeing my primary care provider before, and she had put me on 3 medications, right? And when I finally saw the gynecologist, he was like, okay, like I have a medication that for sure is gonna work. this and that, like this should for sure stop the bleeding. And then he said it, and it was the third medication that I had just gotten off of that didn't really help. So he said that the only really thing that he could do is like the cure for what I have is the hysterectomy. You know, like if I wanted to somehow manage it, it would just be like getting, oh, I always forget to mention that like the first thing I found out was I have fibroids. I have uterine fibroids, which like each have their own blood supply, I guess. So like that was the first thing I found out, that like I, if I wanted to get rid of the fibroids, this is all what he told me. If I wanted to get rid of the fibroids, I would need fibroid surgery, and these are common, so it's common for them to come back. And if where my fibroids are at in my uterus, he said that he was going to try to salvage as much of the uterus as he could if that was what I wanted to do. Um, so pretty much, he said your uterus is, like it's pretty taken up by these fibroids, kind of thing. And then I also have adenomyosis, which is, I don't really know, but it's also this the constant bleeding, and just the uterus itself is, it's just bad. So he said that the only cure for that would be the hysterectomy. The only other thing that he would try for me to try would be a menopause pill, which if it worked, I would be on it for 2 years. And after those 2 years, it would kind of give me and my boyfriend time to like think about if we wanted to have a kid, think about if I wanted to go through like the fibroid surgery to see if I wanted to have, like that would be my only option, kind of thing, of having a biological child, um, if it worked, and if the fibro surgery went well, and if so many ifs, like, and it all just sounded terrible, and I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever. So that was an appointment that I had a long time ago, and I was trying to get the menopause pill because I was like, I want to say that I tried everything. I want to say that I tried every single option, kind of thing. And the insurance, he even said it, like the insurance, like it's a very expensive pill, like the insurance might not give it to you, this and thing, this kind of thing. And they didn't approve it at first, and the pharmacist was like, oh, it's $1,300. And then afterwards I had to go through another thing, and it did get approved, and I said, oh yeah, it did get approved, but now your copay is only $1,100. So like my insurance only helped me with $200. So I'm like, okay, I can't pay $1,100 for a 56 count of pills. So that's every 56 days for 2 years, kind of thing. Like I can't do that. And even if it did work, like I'm still gonna be on menopause for 2 years. I'm 26 years old, like I don't want to do that. So after thinking about it for a long time, trying to go through the insurance and everything, like I just decided like I can't do this anymore. I need the hysterectomy. Like I am tired. I had 2 weeks this year. It is what, May something, 2 weeks this year where I did not bleed. The entire time this year I've been bleeding. In those 2 weeks, I was able to take a fitness class, and I felt like that was like, I felt unstoppable in those 2 weeks. Like I felt like I could actually like sign up for stuff and like commit to it because I know that my period isn't gonna be holding me back, like kind of thing. Like I just want to be able to live my life, like I'm 26 years old. I just came to this decision like I need to choose myself, like I need to choose my health. Like kids are out there if they need parents, and if I really want to be a mom, like I will go down that route. But right now, I need to do this, so that's my story. If you are someone that deals with fibroids or adenomyosis, they didn't tell me I have oh my god, I can't say it. The one with the E, endometriosis. I can't say it. I have the one with the A. That's more advanced, I think. It's like another, I don't know. But yeah, I'm working on, I need a biopsy, and then a pre-op, and then my surgery. So I'm hoping that all gets worked out soon. And I'm going to try to keep everyone updated. I try to record some videos of the time that I ended up in the hospital because of this, because I know that I wanted to document it as I went on. If this is something that I decided I want to, take you guys along with the journey, take you guys along the journey with me. Anyways, have a great day. I will try to as well, and see you next time.